Welcome to the Music Producer Masterclass. In this video, we are going to learn how to make your first song in FL Studio. First, let's introduce you to the channel rack and the playlist. What is the channel rack, and how to use it? To see the channel rack, click on this icon and the channel rack will appear. It contains different instruments and sounds, and a bunch of other options. Here we have 4 instruments: the kick, the clap, the hi-hat, and the snare sound. You can create notes by left-clicking, and you can delete them by right-clicking on your mouse. To play the sound, make sure that this button is set to pat. This tells FL Studio to only play the pattern. And now, let's make a simple song, and see how it turns out. I think you got the idea. So here we created a pattern. And now, we are going to add this pattern to the playlist. How to do that? To add the pattern, click on this button that looks like a piano. Choose pattern 1, and it will appear here. And now, you can add patterns to the playlist by left-clicking, and you can delete them by right-clicking on your mouse. You can mute and unmute the track by clicking on this button. Let's go back to the channel rack. Here we have the volume and the panning buttons. And also, we have the ability to unmute and mute a specific instrument. And this is the mixer, and we will learn more about it in the upcoming videos. And here we have the instruments. And if you click on one of them, let's choose the snare. It will show more options. Here we have the swing. What it does is that it adds a little delay between notes in the channel rack. I hope you can hear the difference. This button shows more options and features. And this plus button gives you the ability to add more instruments. And now, we will learn how to create groups and add as many instruments as you want. So let's select the kick and the hi-hat by left-clicking and holding Shift. And click on Group Selected. And you can name the group whatever you want. I'll name the group kick and hi-hat. Click Enter, and now, you only see the group we created. You can always change the color and the icon of a specific instrument. Left-click on the instrument and choose Rename, Color and Icon, and then change to whatever you like. I'll choose the smiley face and the color blue. Now press Enter. And you can also choose one of the defaults. You'll find so many options to choose from. I will choose Ride. Now let's talk about the clone feature. What it does is that it copies whatever you select and creates a new one. Or you can select what you want and press Alt and C, and it will do the same as the clone feature. And if you hold down the control button and the arrow keys, you can move any of the instruments up and down. Let's say you want to change the color of all of them in the same time. All you have to do is select all, then click on this icon and choose color selected, and you'll see some options, gradient and random. Let's choose the random one first. You'll see that FL Studio chose a random color for each instrument. In the gradient option, you'll be able to choose the color of the first and the last color, and the rest of the instruments will have the shades between them. You can choose whatever colors you want. Let's choose green for the first instrument and maybe blue for the last one, and we'll see what it looks like. This is the final result. And here's another one. See how pretty the colors look. Finally, to save your project, click on File on the top left corner of the screen, choose Export, and save it as a WAV file. That's it for today's lesson. Hope you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing and hit the bell button, and see you in the next videos.